diphtheria, pertussis or whooping cough, rubella, hepatitis B. These are a few of many diseases that have been prevented, in fact, almost eradicated because of vaccines. Have you heard of the Great Polio Epidemic that crept into the United States in the late 1940s? This crippling disease paralyzed over 15 to 35,000 people each year. Societies became so overwhelmed with fear, in so much that travel, business, and outside activities were restricted. For years, polio affected the lives of many, but in 1979, the disease finally came to a halt. The polio vaccine was born. Growing up, I hated going to the doctor because I didn't want to experience the pain from a needle poking into my skin. However, I have learned through much research and discussion with two of my older brothers, who are nurses, that being prodded for only a moment is much better than suffering a serious disease that could have been prevented by that simple shot. There is an endless amount of reasons as to why all individuals should be vaccinated. Honestly, much more than I could have comprehended. I already understood the importance of vaccinations, but now to an even further extent. In fact, I wonder more than ever why someone would choose not to be vaccinated. Approximately 50,000 adults in the United States alone die from vaccine-preventable diseases. On top of that, if someone around you has contracted measles or another dangerous disease, and you have not been vaccinated but exposed to that disease, then you might have to be quarantined to avoid the spreading of it, as they can be highly contagious. Not only is this sickness itself super awful, but so is the price tag. In society as a whole, over $10 billion have been the cost of these medical bills that could have easily been avoided had the person been vaccinated. With all this being said, I feel it is essential to share some of the reasons as to why every person should be vaccinated. Some of those are: vaccines are safe, they form healthier, stronger communities, and strengthen the immune system better than anything else could. Let's now discuss how vaccines are merely harmless. Vaccines are tested numerously to ensure that they are safe and effective to all those that receive them. I do have a quote from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention that I wanted to share, but I cannot find it at the moment. So I am going to make sure that when I actually present my speech, I will have it. As of now, it's not there. But if I have to, I will remake this video so that I can have it inserted. But just know that it is going to be there. There is an experience that I've had with my sister about the safety of vaccines. When we were younger, we went to go get a flu shot. And at the time, they had either the shot or the mist. And when we went, my sister is super terrified of shots, so she wanted the mist, and I chose to get the shot because I wanted it to go right into my bloodstream and have the effect right away. After we had gotten our mist or our shot, my sister immediately wished she had gotten the shot because the mist tickled her nose. Either way, the shot or the vaccine itself will enter the bloodstream. It is safe, it is harmless, nothing will happen. Some people may get confused that vaccines cause autism, but there is no evidence to support that claim. No evidence. Vaccines are safe. Another benefit of vaccines is that they encourage healthier societies. Community immunity is an excellent solution to creating a stronger, healthier, and more unified society. According to H. Cody Meisner, who is an MD, this immunity occurs when a sufficient portion of a population is immune to a specific disease, thereby protecting individuals who have not developed immunity. There are some people out in the world who cannot be vaccinated at this point in time for various reasons. A few of those reasons being children that are too young. Some of those people are elderly and can't receive vaccines. Some people have religious beliefs that don't allow them to be vaccinated. And there are individuals that also have no access. Thankfully, though, there are still many of us who are eligible to be vaccinated, as it benefits not only the person receiving it, but the thousands of people in our surroundings. In elementary school, I met a girl whose family was anti-vax. They didn't want anything to do with the advanced medicine, and were aware of the possible consequences that could unfold because of it. However, I never saw this girl miss school and was puzzled by it, especially when the common cold or flu broke out. Now, over 10 years later, I understand that she avoided getting sick because a good majority of us were vaccinated. Another example I can think of happened in California of 2015. A young child was admitted to the hospital for measles after being exposed and not having the protection of a vaccine. This child had also been at Disneyland recently, and you know what happened? Over 125 cases of measles were reported because of this one child. This isn't to say that those around him were not vaccinated, but the chance of that is very likely. And then community immunity, as already mentioned, has a huge impact on societies. Those who cannot be vaccinated because of many reasons will have the benefits of us who can be. So it is essential and important and almost vital that we who are capable get vaccinated to benefit those who cannot. Finally, the immune system is at an advantage because of vaccines. The immune system is vital in helping to fight off illness. Vaccines play a helpful role as they implant weakened or dying antigens that stimulate the immune system to start up and eventually result in memory cells. There's a statement I've also wanted to share from the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia Vaccine Education Center. Can't find that one either, but again, we'll have it mentioned. There's a personal experience that I wanted to share. Last year, for Christmas, I got the swine flu. I missed out on getting my flu shot, and I paid the price. Previous years, I've had the flu shot, and my immune system totally took care of me, and ever since then, I haven't really gotten the flu. But that was the first time I got the swine flu, and because I didn't get vaccinated, I got hit with it hard and had to wear a mask during the holiday season, and it was awful. So, if you get the vaccine, it will help prevent those kind of situations, and it will help your immune system so that if that antigen or the pathogen or the bacteria gets inside of you, your immune system will have those memory cells to help fight it off. There's more to vaccination than an achy shot. They save millions of lives. Yes, going to the doctors to be punctured by a needle might seem stressful, but that will never compare to the stress of a treacherous disease. Every single individual should be vaccinated because vaccines are safe, they form healthier, stronger communities, and strengthen the immune system. Many people around the world are not as fortunate to have these serums, so why not take advantage of the opportunity, especially since it is beneficial in the long run? The world is not going to slow down, and neither will new diseases, but vaccines can help prevent the progression of them. A world without some of these diseases is possible, but we must first have the desire to take the initiative and get vaccinated. It might seem like an impossible task, but remember, as mentioned before, we did cure polio in 1979. Thank you.